Good morning. And today, okay, I'm not using the iPad form. Okay, I'm trying to use the handwritten form. Okay, because I think this will give you more warmth. Because as a student also, for myself, I know that sometimes the warmth give us how to say, give us the learning motivation. Okay, so I'll try to use this one and see. You can comment. You like this form of the notes or teaching, or the other one, the previous one, with the PowerPoint, with the computers design. Okay, this is a handwritten one. Okay, I hope that you like it. Even though I'm not good at drawing, but I think you can still recognize my editor in that. And this is the parent and this is the baby. Okay, but before that, okay, let me show you the books that I always followed. This is the book that I always follow. Okay, so this is the chapter of the characteristic of living things, and this will be the books I'm using. Okay, you may read the books word by word, okay, for your own learning. Okay, and I wouldn't do that. Okay, with you, I just bring out the framework so that you may know what's happened to this book and this chapter. And also, I'm using this book. Okay, this is with a 2.1, I think. Okay, this is 2.1 and 2.2. 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3. Okay, characteristic of living organisms. Okay, and microorganism about animal life. The last two chapters, yeah. Plants and animals. Okay, so I try to make it as simple for your starting, and I really hope that you can enjoy this and further your own research and reading of articles. Okay, this is Mr. Henley here for you, Year 7 Science, the characteristic of living things. Okay, I will write a words here. If you have been done Year 7, you will know this word, Mrs. Grant. Okay, M-R-S-G-R-E-N, Mrs. Grant. What does the Mrs. Grant mean? It means that M for movement, R for reproduction, S for sensitivity, G for growth, R again for respiration, E for excretion, and lastly, N for nutrition. Okay, so I create this small piece of artwork for you so that you can easily get the idea. For the sensitivity, can you see this elephant? I'm drawing to the eyes. Actually, not only the eye, the ears, the skin, the tongue, and the nose. Okay, the organism. Okay, use the sense to actually know the environment and react to their so that they can react to their environment. Sensitivity means that they can see, they can hear, they can feel, they can taste. Okay. The next one will be the movement. The movement here, can you see? Animal can move because they have the muscle. Okay, they move for looking for the food and shelter. Okay, so that they can save their life, they can protect their self. The next, you can see the nutrition. Here, this is the sugar cane. I'm trying to draw the sugar cane. If you can see this picture, okay. If you can recognize my sugar cane, okay. The plants, okay, using photosynthesis to make their own food, and animal will be feeding on others. The next, the excretion. Excretion means that get rid of the waste material, such as CO2, carbon dioxide, urine, and sweat. Okay, so later here, this part I'm preparing for you to CO2 test. Okay, One in blue color, the other one in red color. Okay, if you print out this one, okay, this is the thing I think you need to memorize. Okay, the next, this baby elephant means the production. The production is to produce offspring to keep the species in existence. If there's no reproduction, there will be no more elephant in this world. And respiration means that, okay, by breaking the large molecule to small molecule, energy will be released, okay, from glucose plus oxygen become carbon dioxide and water. Okay, the keyword here is energy. Okay, and this tree can grow from very small tree to the large tree. So this is grow in size. Okay, let me highlight some words for you. Okay, for the growth, the size will be the keywords. For the respiration, the energy will be the keywords. For the production, produce offspring will be the keywords. And excretion means that get rid of. Nutrition, okay, means, okay, here we need to have the add one words. Okay, so for the plants, we call it AUTOTROPH, autotroph. Autotroph means that they make their own food. Whereas animal feeding on others, we are using this word hetero. Okay, heteros means that feeding on others. That means they cannot produce their own food, but need to eat others. Okay. So the sensitivity will be the environment. Okay, called to know about their environment. I think this will be the keywords. Okay, we have the test for you, which is this one. This is the part. Okay, I hope that you can see clearly. Okay, for CO2 test, if we pass through the lime water, which is calcium hydroxide, which is clear, initially clear, starting with clear, it will be turned into white or milky white. This is MILKY, milky white. Okay, so you may just type lime water CO2 test from into YouTube. You can see the test by yourself. Okay, you just breathe out your air, which is contain a lot of carbon dioxide, into the crystal, a clear lime water, and the lime water will turn white milky. Okay. Another one will be using the hydrogen carbonate indicator. Okay, so with the present means that you have okay, of the CO2 carbon dioxide, the orange red color will turn into yellow. Okay, so this will be the number 1 test, and this will be number 2 test. Okay, this one is considered important test. I think if you further your science into biology in year 10, 11, this is the important test for you to be familiar with. Okay, there are some difference between each organism. Okay, however, can you see all animal just like this, duckling and plants have the same 7 characteristics of life. So they do have everything. Can you see? However, please note here, this may be shown in some very different ways. For example, okay. So this is the point that these are the 4 points I will try to bring to you, so that you know that in your further reading you can just dig up some of these difference, so that you may have a deeper understanding of that. Okay, number 1 will be skeleton. Skeleton means that the framework, the frame. Okay, So some organisms have the outside skeleton and some have the inside skeleton. Okay. The outside skeleton are insects, spiders, and shellfish. Okay, so like just as a snail, just as a snail. I may draw a snail for you. Okay. Okay, snail. Okay, inside. Okay, like us, mammals. Mammals are birds. No. Mammals are bears, human beings, lions. Okay, and birds and fish and reptiles and amphibians. So there are two words that we need to be introduced to, which is called exo and endo. Okay, in science, okay, we always use these two. This is the outer, and this is the inner, or interior, out or exterior. Okay, so exoskeleton means that okay, the supporting skeleton is outside, and endo means inside. Endo means inside. Second thing to remember is all animal respire, okay, take in oxygen, okay, but some are using lung for the animals on land, and gills for fish and in water, and skin, just like some of the amphibian, they need some moist surface. Number three, there are some different, which is plant makes food from carbon dioxide and water by sunlight energy, okay, through photosynthesis, okay, which is, we call it a autotroph, and the plant is the producer, primary producer. And one different thing is plant respire through stomata, which is through the leaf. Under the leaf, there will be some stomata, and then carbon dioxide will come out, and oxygen will come out, and carbon dioxide will be taken in. Okay, this is oxygen. Okay, and for living things, okay, just like here we have fish. Yeah, this is living thing. We have seaweed. This is also living thing, and we have this small octopus, but the stone is not. Okay, the stone is not. Okay, and just compare the stone or any other non-living thing. Living thing is a complex organization. Okay, for snowflake and crystal, they are just an organized collection of the identical molecule. Okay. From the very first talk we talked about Mrs. Grant, this is one way of the remembering all these characteristics, and there are also another one, but this one there's a slightly different, which is they combine two together in one. Okay, they are using this word ringer. Both you can use, okay, and the R also means respiration. The I here is different because they combine the irritability, which is the sensibility, and the movement, because they think that if you want to if you want to to get some information from the environment, then we need to output, which is we need to feedback. The feedback will be using movement. Okay, so they combine these two together, and nourishing is eating and or nutritioning. Okay, G for growth, and E is the same for the excretion and the reproduction for R. So we have all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is the same as Mrs. Grant. Okay, I have one question for you, which is Which of the following is not a characteristic of the life? So just now we have 6, right? And we have 7 also. Okay, can you relate back to see which of A, B, C is not a characteristic of life? Okay, A is evolution, B is growth, and C is mobility. Susan may ask, teacher, I think this is definitely not the answer because the growth appears in both Mrs. Grant and Ringer. So this shouldn't be the question answer. But the A and C, I haven't seen this word before. Okay, yes, I have to agree with you because even though this is a science subject, but sometimes the vocabulary is the key to determine our grade, right? Okay, mobility, mobile phone, this means movement, movement. So this is not the answer because both are the characteristics of life. So the answer will be A, evolution. Okay, so do you know that sometimes we have some limitation with our sense. Okay, this is some of the example. Okay, let me enlarge this one. I'm not sure this one you cannot see. Okay, this is one of the optical illusion, right? Okay, for these 2 lines, okay, which line is longer? Definitely, one will say the bottom one, right? The bottom one. Okay, come, let's take up a ruler and measure. Okay, come. So this one will be 3.6, and this one will be from the middle actually is from the 3.5, and this one also 3.5. Okay, so actually they are both lines are the same length. Okay, and then this one, are all the horizontal line crooked? That means that they are not parallel. Can you see this illusion? Okay, let's try to measure. 6, and this one is 6. This one also 6. Okay, so actually, can you see? No, actually the lines are parallel to one another. The last one. What can you see from this picture? Some may say this is a two-face, two-person, and some may say this is a vase. A vase. Can you see from that? The green color, green yellow, which color is the vase? Okay, now let's come back to our lesson. Okay, sorry for just now. There's some technical problem. There's no mic, right? So sorry, yeah. Okay, so that's all for today. I will try to outload another one, okay, later, to with the same material, and I will remove this one. Thank you very much.